we let the Spirit come in.
What if someone were to tell you that your five senses of touch, sight, smell, hearing, and taste, important senses that have evolved to help you relate to and interact with the world around you, also serve as filters that cut you off from a true experience of the totality of reality? What if that person were to further explain that the scientific method, that marvelous, systematic, investigative technique that relentlessly explores, tracks down, measures, and describes the world around us, is insufficient to fully explain the nature of the cosmic ocean in which we live and move and have our very being? And what if you were to learn that almost everything you have been taught about reality is an illusion? Would you accept it? Would you believe it? Would it change your life? Most people would probably respond with an emphatic, "No, I'm doing just fine, thank you." But the fact that you chose to even begin considering this topic proves you are probably not like most people. You're curious. You sense that there's something going on beneath the surface of your day-to-day life. You have read enough to know that new discoveries in almost every scientific discipline are overturning the safe and comfortable story of existence that has been the staple of academic life for generations. You've watched enough television specials to begin to suspect that most religions, as practiced today, don't truly represent the teachings of their original founders. You become aware that ancient texts, these days readily available via the internet, offer puzzling enigmas and mysterious allusions which suggest that our distant ancestors seemed to be in touch with forces we have long forgotten, forces that may have atrophied due to disuse, but still lie dormant deep within, waiting for us to access them. As you read The Quantum Akashic Field, you'll have a chance to explore some of these ideas, seeking avenues that lead to a reality outside the normal perception realm of most contemporary experience. You'll discover that what most of us have been taught is insufficient. You'll penetrate to the essence of the freedom that lies just beyond our waking consciousness. Call it quantum perception. When we, either by accident or intentional design, somehow bypass our senses while still fully awake and aware, we discover that consciousness is not a byproduct of our brains. It doesn't originate in the brain at all. It's universal. The brain is an organizer, not a producer of consciousness. It's more like a radio than a generator. Once you bypass the filters of your five senses and connect to universal consciousness outside familiar sensory parameters, the effect can be staggering. You realize that we are more than our bodies, that our bodies simply house our essence. It's as simple and as complicated as that. Out-of-body and near-death experiences occur when we are able to, using a metaphor now from American football, do an end run around our highly evolved sensory filters. When we escape the prison of our senses, we achieve freedom. All that is becomes accessible. We have penetrated through to the quantum realm. Our object here is simply stated, if not quite so simply achieved. When you finish reading this book, I hope you will have both the desire to perceive dimensions that are now filtered out by your five senses and a good idea of how to go about achieving that desire. That's the goal. Someday, when your body ceases to function, you will experience those dimensions. Everyone does, because everyone dies. But why not at least view some coming attractions so you will know what to expect and be better prepared when the time comes? Why not experience reality now? Werner Heisenberg, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist, once said, "The first gulp from the glass of natural sciences will turn you into an atheist, but at the bottom of the glass, God is waiting for you." My response? Drink up, everyone. Quantum perception awaits.